Well, today we are working on the triple rake. She's a 2013, and some bearings are going in the last rake. We had two arms. The bearings were really bad. We took them off our old triple for spare part. And you can see that they're having a grand time getting this apart at the moment.
We sacrificed.
Yeah, about what every farmer does. You get a socket that fits perfectly in the hole and then you destroy it.
But it does.
I feel like every farm does that.
This is professional.
This has been extremely heated, cooled, cooled, I guess.
But I think she did move a little.
We've been hitting on this for
a couple minutes.
That's how you're gonna say it. It's very hot, and this stud did break when we opened it up, so we'll have to refill. We'll have to replace that. But the roller bearings that are inside, I guess I got the one right here that we replaced. Is this one we replaced? Yep. The bearings that are here and here, not this one. This one we replaced because this was snapped. The other one, this bearing was gone. But these are going, and those two, so we're gonna be replacing that.
The only reason we gotta take it apart anyways though, because there's two bearings in there.
Yep.
Sweet.
We don't have to tear it apart, but the two main bearings. You got another socket? No. He's on camera.
Oh, she went. Keep on going.
Hey, stop.
I'll just make sure that I'll give her a half a second more.
You see, you hit the fucking race.
I think you need a bigger handle. How you feeling? What'd you just do?
Nothing.
He just pinched his nuts on that bicycle.
Whoa. I don't wonder why.
What?
Must be slipping.
Yeah, and normally it shouldn't come apart this hard, but we've never had this one apart.
She is going though, so we're making progress.
I'm gonna have to just.
We have been lubing it with WD-40, but the heat evaporates it.
Yeah, let it happen. Yep. Hold it down. I think this fucking junk is junk.
Junk is junk.
Junk is junk. Quote of the day.
Master
Junk
of
is
words right there. He's like a poet.
junk is junk. I have never heard that one
He's a
before.
poet. Put that on a shirt.
Junk is junk.
We'll pick it up.
She's moving.
Losing grease.
She's moving. Look at that spacing we got.
Come on, hurry up, hurry the fuck up.
Yeah, because that'll...
I wanna go somewhere.
Yeah, you just gotta have.
What does Christoph want to do today?
Getting lava kick, baby. Alright, one more hit.
Alright.
This fucking thing was gonna last much longer. Look at the fucking teeth on it.
Ain't no teeth left. This is why we're taking it apart, boys and girls.
Yep. And to do this part,
Look at the shit.
what we want to do at first was you only open up the two spacings, pull these out. But to do this main gear and then the bearings in here, you got to take that top cap off.
Typically, if you take it apart more than every 8 years or so, it comes apart pretty easy.
It's a good problem though to technically have because that means it didn't break for 8 years.
But yeah.
So
He's gonna leave and we'll finish.
he wants his lava cake.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you
His wife asked if they'd go get wings.
It's our anniversary.
Hey. How many years you been married now? Not enough. Christoph, some things can't be put on camera. I can't say that. Okay, I guess you can, but
Everything is, the main gears are broken. This will not last it long.
Christoph informing my dad. Informing the main boss. But yeah, this thing sounds like garbage.
Those are non-greasable bearings.
Yeah, you can't grease those, so.
Well, we got everything here.
We'll get her fixed up and ready for third cut. How much longer till third?
Soon.
Because we've had this thing, what, 4 years now?
Yeah.
3?
Yeah, but I had it from the old one.
Well, no, but I'm talking about this.
This rake.
Yeah. Yeah, 3-4 years. They went good.
Yeah. So you can't take this off until you take the plate apart.
Because it's bolted from underneath
So
up.
we gotta take these off first. This slides up, flip it around, you take the bolts off on the back side.
Looks like a little spaceship. So Christoph ended up leaving. He's got to go to his anniversary thing, even if he didn't really wanna.
Well, he did.
Yeah.
He does.
So I just got all the nuts off these bolts under here that go all the way around, and then this bolt and this bolt is this shaft, and it's just diagonally all the way across, even though it doesn't look like that from up top. And then the first one's kind of the worst because you have to get everything
and then
good.
putting the last one in is also the worst.
And then the last one in is probably worse. Out a lot easier than in, because you got to guide everything up inside.
We'll see. There, I can go that. Alright, so now we just gotta take all the bolts out. He'll wiggle them, and I'll pull them out, and we'll work our way around. And after that, top should be able to come off after we take the snap ring off.
I got one out, and then our battery died.
Yeah, didn't get very far.
No, but you can hear these bearings now.
Yeah.
Those sound like shit.
So we're gonna change these. There's 2 here, and then we're gonna change this roll. Well, it's just a guide that runs inside of a casting inside that makes it.
They're not fun to do, but it's a lot easier now than in the middle of the cut.
Yeah.
We're just gonna pile them over here. Listen, Hill.
Pile them all up. Throw it all in there. Make sure we keep everything together. I'm sure we'll probably lose one bolt. Yeah. I'm just gonna put it on. Yeah.
According to the time lapse, that took us 12 seconds.
We're good.
We are fast. I could wish, but now that that's open, you can kind of see it's just 2 saucers. The running part is in there. Once we get
There's not a snap ring in this. It's just a little bearing. Oh, just a couple shims. Okay. Should we take a picture so we know that's where they went?
that would help.
Just in case.
We do take a lot of pictures of this stuff, so we remember. This is all this stuff. That's one that got replaced earlier, but that one doesn't have to go on. You see that there's 2 of them that have paint missing. That's because they got bent at one point, and we found out if you heat them red hot and put a pipe in the hole right here and pry up, you can kind of bend them straight enough to get by. But those 2 are going to get fully replaced because we have them. But when you're in a jiffy, it's a lot faster just to heat them and bend them straight again than to fully replace them, because that takes a long time. Everything's seized. So we'll do this now. You strong, man.
I think it was just easy. Alright, so you can see all the shit that's left in there from the ones that broke.
Yeah,
right here.
we got parts here, there, the old bearing stuff. And once one starts breaking, they just all start breaking, because we got lucky there that it didn't stay in here. Because normally they'll stay in there, they'll jam up, and then it'll just blow the next one and the next one up. And you can see that it made a groove right there, so it was in there for a while. So we'll hopefully be able to keep running it. I don't think it's too bad, it just made a little line. And we'll clean it and put new grease in it and run it. Them out. No, it's all going together.
Was that? Okay.
I thought it was bolted together.
No, it's not. You can see it's splitting right there.
Oh, we'll take a bar in there. Anyways, we'll get her apart, and then the next job. We'll stick you right in there close.
Yeah, I'll keep pressure on if you want.
Yeah, I'll pull. You gotta go from the other side. It's kinking. There we go. Those keyways was catching it. We gotta remember which way this goes so we don't screw our.
Well, I did take a picture of it also.
Okay. Boom! I can just turn the camera. That right there is. That's ingenuity.
That's special effects. That's what that is.
Yeah.
You pay extra for that. Alright, keyway has to come out for that.
Let me grab this. Show them what's going on.
There's a nice grip.
So that one wasn't bolted. It's just held down by the top plate. But to stop it from spinning, you got a keyway here. I think just the one. Yeah. You have one keyway.
Well, all you gotta do is that boot underneath, you gotta take off, and this will pull right off too.
Yep. Take this part off now. That booty.
And then it'll slide right up. Those bolts just hold the panel onto that.
And then we have the bearing that's in there.
Which should be coming
tomorrow, we're hoping, or Friday at least. It's all ordered. He's gonna take this keyway out. That's about all it takes. And then we gotta take this boot off. That just keeps grass and dirt out of the sliding part. That's there to adjust the height for how deep the teeth can go into the ground. And then we'll take that off.
pushing it down.
He's taking another picture. You got the boot off. He just tightened not tightened, loosened that, and that'll slide right up. And then we're good for that part. There's a little, this right here. This was just grooved onto that spinner. Yep, you could tell she was lubed, but she did not want to come apart right here. All done, Philip?
Yeah. It's pretty bad, is it?
Yeah. If we spin it around, the gear is pretty junk.
She's in pieces. Now we only have a 2 rake instead of a triple.
You can tell what happens when these bolts loosen up too.
Yeah.
They start wearing out the panel and it makes groove marks.
Yeah, you gotta keep an eye out on that when you open something up.
So yeah, this one here, Philip.
Yeah. 3 rolls.
That one, that one, that one.
Philip's taking the Bobcat. He's taking a load of garbage out. I'm gonna bring it down to the dumpster. Gonna clean up a little bit. Gotta make it at least look kind of organized on camera. The shop's not always clean. We do too much work to keep the shop clean, but we try our best. I'll show you the rake out here, what's apart. I already showed you all this. Marcus is dismantling an old lawnmower he had. He is saying it's junk and he's scrapping it. But I told him, I was like, if you want to scrap it, you got to strip like the tires off and stuff like that. He's like, I'll do that. So that's Marcus's project. But
this plate here, we actually have this one upstairs.
This is gonna get replaced.
This is gonna replace it because right here, this is wore out, and what happens is
that controls the pivot of the rake forwards and backwards.
And then the arms start hitting the
right here.
side arm here.
When you pick it up real quick, to turn around, it'll allow the rake to kind of swing too far, and it can start smacking this. It's only done a little bit. You can see it's not big dents, but we'll replace this before it gets worse, because that'll increase braking everything inside. That's probably why one started breaking, because it started hitting unexpected smacking. But these two aren't as bad because they don't take nearly as much torque, because it's just the first 2 rakes. Next year we'll plan on doing this one, we're thinking.
Unless it blows up.
Yeah, unless it blows up by then. Next year we plan on doing this one, and then maybe the following year the front one. Those don't really take much torque, and that's really the plan to do with this. We want to get that rake done before 3rd cup. That way we don't have any issues.
Yeah.
That would.
This is not fun when you have to work on a rake every day.
Especially when it's like 80-90 degrees on these hot days and you're stuck out here in the beating sun ripping a rake apart because it won't work. Well, it looks like I'm gonna end the video here. Mainly, I had a different video planned. Events turned. That'll be a later video coming.
Oh yeah.
Ferdy knows what I'm talking. It'll be a later video. I'll make that, but there's some stuff I want to make sure that's right. But this will be it. This rake, we gotta wait for the parts now. They have been on order, but we wanted to get it apart. So when they come, either tomorrow or Friday.
That, and I think we gotta order one thing next year. So
There was one, that bolt snapping, the stud, that was unexpected. We gotta order that. And there's one other thing Christoph's noticed. But that'll be here by Friday with next day air. And
get her back together.
yeah, just a little quick video, chain of events. Till the next one.